Victor Wembanyama in the two-man game.
Harper kicks it out in the corner to Castle. Castle resets. Wemby comes up to set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Hart right within. Castle struggling. Gets open now. Falls away. Tough shot off the mark. Ball deflected. And a foul's going to go against Wembanyama.
And I don't understand what San Antonio was trying to accomplish right there. Right now, you've got Stephon Castle 0 for 8 on the night. He clearly doesn't have rhythm. As you see the two bigs here wrapped up.
Oh, my goodness.
That ball's coming off the glass.
And De'Aaron Fox has just subbed in for Castle. So right now with 6 minutes, just under 7 minutes to go, you got Harper, you have Fox, and you have Vassell.
Castle 0 of 8 from the field. The Knicks in the first 4 games only had the lead 27% of the time. They haven't led since it was 5-4 here in Game 5. Shot clock at 8. Wemby on Brunson. The two stars. Brunson off the bounce, gets inside, leans in, right-handed, he banks it home. Sensational move from Brunson. And the lead is cut to 4.
That's as crafty as you get right there. He used his stop-start to make sure that Wemby did not have an opportunity to gather in time to go up and get that.
Fox, Champagnie. Fakes, drives, Champagnie lost it. Got it back, lost it again. Bridges lost it. Brunson has it, finds Hart. 13th turnover for the Spurs.
And you can feel the anxiety in the crowd starting to raise.
Brunson to Hart. Right back to Brunson. Towns going by Harper. Step back three-pointer. Wembanyama the rebound. He's got 13 of those tonight.
When they switch on Karl-Anthony Towns' legs, he's got to roll into the post, especially because Wemby's lifted. They're switching across, and he's catching it at the three-point line.
Just 6 shots on the night for Karl-Anthony Towns. And this has got to be Victor Wembanyama time.
Offensive foul on Wemby. Hart tried to fight through it. That would be his 4th foul.
That's going to be a push on Karl-Anthony Towns. I think they're going to review that. Karl-Anthony Towns almost pushes him into him.
Mitch Johnson challenging it. An enormous call with 5.5 remaining here in the 4th quarter. There is that shot. That looks like it's going to be a successful challenge.
Review. It's been determined that prior to the offensive foul called on Wembanyama, Towns two-hand shoved him into that action. Therefore, a defensive foul has been put on Towns. This is a successful challenge. This is their 2nd challenge. Therefore, a timeout will be charged, and they will not be able to challenge subsequent plays.
Though both teams now out of challenges, Spurs were 2 for 2, but you only get 2. The Knicks lost on their first, so they're out. Timeouts remaining. Still 3 for the Knicks, 2 for the Spurs. San Antonio led by as many as 16 in the first half, by as many as 15 in the third. Their largest lead here in the 4th is 10. Right now, it's a 4-point game.
And right now, Wemby has to be aggressive. He has to demand the basketball. He has to get to his spots where he is comfortable and be the focal point for his team right now offensively.
Well, Mitchell Robinson back in. Guarding Wembanyama. Hands it back to Fox. Fox finds some room. Jumper. In and out. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. Taken by Brunson. Brunson goes right at Champagnie. Inside. Shot won't go. Hart the follow. But a foul on the initial shot from Brunson. And he will shoot 2. Champagnie picks up his 3rd and a chance to cut it to a 2-point lead for San Antonio.
I know Karl-Anthony Towns has five fouls. He's got to stay ready. They bring him back with 2 more minutes. It doesn't matter what your first 45 minutes of the game looks like. The next 3 or 4 minutes when he enters the game is going to be a crucial moment.
Huge free throws for Jalen Brunson, the most important game of his career. The chance to be an NBA champion. The chance to fulfill his lifelong dream. Knicks win. They end a 53-year drought. Their last title in 1973. And a magnificent performance from Brunson. Two big free throws there, 2-point game.
Wemby gets his last rest of this game to see what San Antonio wants to do offensively. Not a lot of structure right there. I think the ball needs to be in Dylan Harper's hands at the start of these possessions.
Mitchell Robinson, legs knocked it off. He thought was last touched by Cornette, but again, no challenges.
I also don't mind De'Aaron Fox initiating the offense and then the second side of it ending up in Dylan Harper's hands.
Fox pulls up, jump shot, short, rebound fought for, still loose. Anunoby picks it up. Under 5 to play. Brunson looks, Brunson drives, Brunson shoots, ties the game. 10 straight points. 40 for Jalen Brunson. It's tied at 83.
And the last 2 times in the open floor, he hit another gear because he did not have to deal with Wemby at the rim.
Harper pulls up, jump shot, off the mark. Ball batted out. Anunoby deflects it. And a loose ball foul is going to go against the Knicks. I believe it's going to be against Anunoby. That's his 5th.
Yeah, right here. Soon as he crossed half court, he understands Wemby's out of the game. He knows he's got one thing on his mind: force somebody else to make a play at the rim. Instead, he's able to get there and finish.
How is that a foul on OG Anunoby? It's a loose ball. They're both running towards it. They get there at the same time. One of them is a brick and one of them isn't.
Both guys had an equal shot at the ball. I completely agree with you.
Fox on the drive, kicks it out. Harper up top. Vassell chased off the 3-point mark. Puts up the jumper. It's good. Devin Vassell, a big bucket. Spurs back up by 2.
Boy, I thought he turned down a decent look at a 3. Ends up with a tough contest off the dribble, but gets it.
The rookie guarding Brunson. Backs in, backs in. He loves that spot. Falling away, puts it up. Vassell the rebound, trying to hold on. And the ball out of bounds. Could not quite grab it. 14 on the shot clock for the Knicks.
We've talked about it repeatedly. The details, the margins razor thin. That's a clear rebound when you've got 2 white jerseys down there, no Knick in sight, and you don't corral it.
Mitchell Robinson holding. Brunson coming to get it. Harper in pursuit. Mikal Bridges right back to Brunson. 4 on the shot clock. Brunson on the drive, pulls back, leans in, draws the foul. In and out. Almost went down, and 3 free throws for Jalen Brunson.
And no more challenges. It looked like Vassell might have gotten on the ground. He might have landed. Oh, that was really close.
It's one of those, what the officials call A to B. He didn't go straight up. He moved toward the shooter, it appears. There's assistant coach and dad, Rick Brunson.
Karl Anthony Towns was at the scorer's table, and then he just went back. He was at the scorer's table to check in. Maybe Mike Brown wants to give this group another 90 seconds to buy him some more time.
And he's also got 5 fouls, and now they're going to be playing defense, so you'd rather have Mitchell Robinson on the floor right now in this situation.
Both teams in the penalty from here on. Again, both teams multiple timeouts. Neither team has a challenge. Brunson ties the game. This is the most points ever scored by a Knick in a finals game. Willis Reed had 38 back in 1970. A 42-point masterpiece for Jalen Brunson.
And sensational here in the 4th quarter when both teams are looking for their leaders to take direction of this offense. Jalen Brunson has been at his best once again.
Their first lead since the opening minutes. Knicks up 1. A championship on the line with 3.5 to play. Wembanyama guarded by Robinson. De'Aaron Fox pulls up, jump shot, won't go, rebound Robinson. Will they foul Robinson? Mitch Johnson saying yes. And a timeout called by Mike Brown. Mitch Johnson was yelling for his team to foul Robinson, but Mike Brown beat him to it with a timeout. Knicks clinging to a 1-point lead, 3:17 remaining, their ball when we return. An epic performance in the biggest game of his life. And an offensive foul call. Brunson pushed off. That's his first personal and a huge turnover. Hassel right with him, and there you see the left hand Hits Castle in the face. Castle, Vassell, as we approach 3 minutes remaining. Castle gets inside. Towns meets him. Shot doesn't go. Bridges trying to save it. He does. Here comes Brunson again. Back up to Hart. Into the hands of the Knicks captain.
Another possession where Dylan Harper doesn't touch the basketball.
Floats it over to Towns. 6 on the 24. Harper on Towns. Towns drives. Off balance shot. Can't get it. Rebound Hart. The follow won't go. And Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Harper racing up the floor. Goes to the rim. Blocked from behind. He gets it back. Wemby fakes. Drives. Harper on the bounce to the rim. Right-handed. Can't get it. Towns the rebound.
And they're down one. Knicks have numbers if they push.
Here's Anunoby. Back out to Hart. Towns thought about a three. Anunoby gets it inside. Shot blocked. But it's going to be a goaltend. Count the bucket.
They went through the rim.
And the Knicks take a 3-point lead with 2:07 remaining.
Right here, Wemby, because he lunges at it, he's not in position to cut off that angle and make a play. Instead, you see the goaltend from the weak side.
Spurs have missed 9 of their last 10 shots. Wembanyama drives on Towns, stops, leans in, and a foul call on Towns. He's out. His 6th personal foul. And Wembanyama with a chance to cut it to 1 at the free throw line. Though Mitchell Robinson will return.
And Wembanyama right now looks exhausted. Right here, Karl Anthony Towns does all he can. He leans forward. It's a very similar call to what Brunson just got on that second three-pointer on the up fake. Doesn't take much, but if you're leaning forward, point A to point B, and you create the contact, you're going to get the call.
Your right leg's the same exact situation. Wembanyama 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Always takes his time, the deep breath. Misses the first. We talked about Brunson for Wemby. This is the biggest game of his young career.
And look, on this, now the free throw box outs are key. If you're San Antonio, Mitchell Robinson grabs that offensive rebound, or grabs the rebound, do you want to foul them?
And remember, Wemby missed 2 big free throws in game 4 down the stretch as well.
Takes his time, gets that one to go. 2-point game, 1:53 remaining.
And he just signaled to the bench. I think he wants to trap Jalen Brunson. I think Wemby indicated it. They want to try to get the ball out of his hands if he runs a screen to see what San Antonio does. They do not. They just switch.
Vassell picks him up, 6 on the 24. Brunson against Vassell. Behind the back, drives, gets inside. Falling away, puts it up. Side of the backboard, rebound Robinson, and a 24-second violation. Brunson way off that time, and the Spurs now get it back.
Sometimes, RJ, you got to be careful. There's a fine line between trying to show patience and poise offensively and getting too deep into the clock where you can't run good action.
Yeah, you don't give yourself an opportunity for a bailout for an extra pass.
What a riveting NBA Finals this has been. Harper on the drive, gets in the paint, stops. Falling away is up, it's good! Harper heroics here in an elimination game. We're tied again. Brunson gets away from Castle, the floater's up and good! Jalen Brunson with another answer.
You got to be careful of containment if you're Castle that far out on the floor. You can't let Brunson have a blow-by where he's in the lane that easily.
Wemby inside, kicks it back out in the corner. Fox a three-pointer. Hart the rebound. We're under a minute to play. Knicks clinging to this 2-point lead.
Taking the ball out of his hands. If I get a chance, and I'm San Antonio, Jalen Brunson right now goes where he wants.
Drives inside, whips a pass out. Hart, three-pointer. Fight for the rebound, loose. Harper comes up with it. Harper pushing, going coast to coast, layup, missed it. Hart the rebound. And a quick foul with 26.1 remaining. So many good looks, but they would not go down for the Spurs. They didn't necessarily have to foul it, a 3-second difference, but they're going to put Josh Hart at the line.
Well, I like this push, RJ. Right here, this is what he does in the open floor. He just did not extend enough to get it high enough on the glass.
And 3 seconds is not a lot of time difference because an offensive rebound, a shot can go up, it can bounce high in the air. So you almost had to foul in that moment because there wasn't enough difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Josh Hart, big free throws, 13 points, 11 rebounds. Shamet comes in. Mike Brown putting in his perimeter defenders. Hart, who was so upset when he missed that layup in Game 4. A chance with a huge free throw here to put the Knicks up 4.
Gonna expect a timeout here for San Antonio.
That one too strong. Robinson the rebound, back out to Shamet. Now they have to foul. And a foul. Mitchell Robinson with one of the biggest offensive rebounds in Knick history.
One of the biggest offensive rebounds in NBA history right there. New York can start to feel it. OG now with another chance at 2 big free throws.
So much time remaining.
Too big, too strong. He just walked Wemby underneath the rim. So he negated that length with his size and strength and able to secure another opportunity for the Knicks.
Now a 4-point lead, 21.6 remaining. Spurs still have 2 timeouts left. Another missed free throw. Fight for the rebound. Vassell. The Knicks upset. Anunoby upset with himself, but the Spurs will have it. Exactly 20 seconds remaining. Mitchell Robinson, an enormous offensive rebound. That gave another point for the Knicks at the free throw line, who lead by 4. Spurs ball when we come back. Another fourth quarter gem for the Knicks here in these finals, but still 20 seconds remaining. Knicks lead by 4. Spurs still have a timeout. Both teams in the penalty. There are no challenges remaining.
I don't think you necessarily need a 3 right here. I think you still have an opportunity to be able to turn the corner, try to take something to the rim and draw contact. You still have enough time to play the foul game.
Scott Foster tell him no grabbing, no holding as everybody moving around, giving everybody their warning.
Vassell trying to come off the screen. Castle the inbound. Lobs it cross court to Wemby. Wemby turns, puts up the three-pointer. Off the mark, Castle with the slam. A huge tip-in. That's his first field goal of the night, and it's a 2-point game with 16.3 remaining. What a play from Stephon Castle. Little different play, obviously, and now the Knicks will inbound. Shamet is way in the backcourt. Knicks still have a timeout remaining.
And they're going to overplay as much as they can. Clearly, you want to try to overplay to see if you can come up with a steal first, but the guy you'd probably want to foul, if it's not hard, it's going to be Bridges. Only been to the line 4 times in the series.
Brunson trying to get free, gets the pass in the corner. Vassell on him. Still not fouling. There's a double team. Gets away. Brunson still has it. Ball knocked loose, picked up by Bridges, and a foul. Boy, it looked like Brunson got hammered at half court. Bridges got fouled. So Mikal Bridges will shoot.
That was close.
8 seconds went off the clock.
That was close to a backcourt. Again, they're bodying him.
It's a foul. It's a foul right there at midcourt. They missed that. Fortunate for Jalen Brunson not getting the call that it ends up in the hands of Bridges.
Bridges in the playoffs, 22 of 23 from the free throw line. He's only taken 4 free throws in these finals. Misses the first with 8.8 remaining. And now if he hits this one, a 3-point game, do the Knicks try and foul and make sure that the Spurs are unable to take a 3-pointer?
100% I would say that. You want to put this in the position for you to get the ball back and force this a free throw game.
Knicks have now missed 3 free throws down the stretch here. Knocks down the other. And Mitch Johnson will use his final timeout. They'll advance the ball in the front court. And Bridges under pressure nails the most important free throw of his NBA career. But still the Spurs with a chance to tie it here in the final 8.8. Inbounds plays have been critical in the last couple of games. Castle looks. Castle still holding on. Find a Harper, and he fouls him right away. With 8.6 remaining, so the rookie will take the 2 free throws. Probably too early for him to make one and miss one.
It's getting very close because now there's 8.6 seconds. The Knicks should call their timeout, advance it, and then they would have to go the full court. The San Antonio Spurs would.
Because they're out of timeouts.
Yes.
Now when you have somebody like Wembanyama, his ability to get an offensive rebound.
Exactly right. And now you're going to see Porty checking in. You've got to get some more length down on that block against Wemby on this box out as Harper misses the first one.
So substitutions. Cornette comes in. Harper, who has been sensational, 25 points off the bench. Porty now in there. Again, Towns is fouled out. Wembanyama will look to try and get the offensive rebound. Let's see if Harper tries to miss it deliberately. Lines it up, shot no good. Anunoby the rebound. And he's fouled with 7.7 remaining. A huge rebound for OG Anunoby.
These free throws, in my opinion, these free throws can put it out of reach. That puts the Knicks' possible lead to 4 or 5.
Anunoby just went 1 for 2. Overall 3 for 4. Former Knick Charles Oakley, Patrick Ewing, Allen Houston, so many of them here in attendance, hoping to end the championship drought. Missed another. Remember, no timeouts left. Shamet comes in, Bridges comes in.
Legs, do you think these Knicks players missing these free throws? They're feeling it.
No
They're
doubt.
feeling the tension, the pressure, how close they are to their ultimate goal. Got to lock in and knock down this one.
And if he makes it now, no timeouts for San Antonio. If you're the Knicks, you just back up or you press up and immediately take a foul in the backcourt.
Clutch
Up
one there.
forward, you don't even have to foul now.
4-point lead. Here comes Fox. 5 seconds remaining. Fox to Wemby. Wemby tries a 3, puts it up, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knick fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended.